This is jump training. So just a box jump here, a simple movement. It doesn't need to be a box. Choose something high and jump up onto it. It sounds pretty simple, and really it is pretty simple. But the simplicity doesn't take away from how valuable this is. Jumping is maximal training. So maximal training is something that a lot of people don't get, and it's really valuable because it keeps your potential very, very high. Okay, your explosion potential. Okay.
And are you exploding from a low or a high hinge?
With the jump, you want to almost do kind of a combination of both because you definitely want access to the hamstrings. So whereas you want to, on a low hip hinge, it's going to be a little bit more quad dominant. Here you want to be somewhere in the middle, but also just understand on a jump or on a maximal effort, anything, don't limit yourself. You don't necessarily have to stay strictly in one movement pattern or another. It's not binary like that. You can use where you're most powerful. Okay. But again, maximal training is something that when we're kids and you're running down the street, you go, hey, can you touch that? Can you know, we get so many instances when we're young of full-on effort. I'll beat you to the stop sign. And then, you know, unfortunately, we stop training in this way. So I don't recommend high-impact jumping for people who have pre-existing injuries and stuff like that. However, if you don't, you need to be doing jump training. It's very good for caloric consumption if you're looking at your training as something that you want to be primarily aesthetics, you want to train for your own fitness levels, great. If you want to train to perform and be an athlete, can't avoid jump training. Again, just think about this, it's moving your top end ability higher. So everything underneath it is also going to come a little bit with it.
Gotcha.
So jumping just as high as you can. Now, the box, you're going to be a little bit easier as far as you're not going to have as hard of landings all the time. But it doesn't need to be a box. Jump training is going to be very valuable.
Thank you.